So I was like, okay, I'll do that. So I drill the holes in top of the keys. Now what? He says, take that chain and thread it through the keys. So he's obviously trying to teach me a lesson, right? And I'm loving it because this is fun. How many Orthodox rabbis have you ever hung out with?
Sure. Yeah, that's awesome.
It was my first time. It was hilarious. Zero, yes. And he's a fun guy. He really loves the Lord with his whole heart, soul, and mind. Zero. But this is Rabbi Moshe Libero. And so he says, okay, now that chain, he says, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it in my pockets on my vest. And I was like, okay. So he has his vest on. He always has it on. And he puts the part of the chain one side, one side there. It's like, Rabbi, why are we doing this? He goes, because on the Sabbath rest, you're not to carry a burden. And that includes keys in your pocket. He says, so when I walk to the shul, which is where they meet, he goes, I have my keys. I can lock the door of my house. And I can unlock the door of the shul and lock the door when we're done. And I'm not carrying a burden because it's a part of my clothing.
Right.
And my first thought was like, that's crazy legalistic. But then my second thought was, but you know what? His commitment to the principle of not working on the Sabbath was unparalleled in my life. I've never seen anybody have that level. They call it Shomer Shabbat, to observe the Sabbath. That's pretty extreme, right? I got keys in my pocket. I drive here. I had to carry all this stuff in and do all this stuff to get everything going. Jared did too. He's doing his thing. We're all doing stuff. But you know, that was pretty impressive. So that means before they have the Sabbath at their shul, it has to be within walking distance because you can't drive a car on the Sabbath. Why? Because the car engine has a fire in it. And you're not supposed to light a fire on the Sabbath. So